When people think of dragons in the world of Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, they often focus on the dragons themselves: Vhagar, Balerion, Caraxes, Drogon. But history remembers that dragons are only as legendary as the people who ride them. Some dragon riders conquered kingdoms. Some changed the fate of Westeros forever. Others became symbols of courage, sacrifice, and power during the bloodiest civil war in Targaryen history, the Dance of the Dragons. Today, we're counting down the top 10 greatest dragon riders in the history of Westeros. Let's begin. Number 10. Hugh Hammer. Starting our list is Hugh Hammer, one of the dragon seeds who rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most feared dragon riders during the Dance of the Dragons. Hugh claimed Vermithor, the legendary bronze dragon once ridden by King Jaehaerys. Vermithor was the second largest living dragon after Vhagar and possessed devastating strength. Although Hugh proved he had the courage to tame such a mighty beast, ambition became his downfall. Instead of remaining loyal, he betrayed Rhaenyra and dreamed of becoming king himself. His military achievements cannot be ignored, but his greed destroyed any chance of true greatness. Hugh Hammer showed that even the strongest dragon cannot make a weak character into a great ruler. At number 9 is Daemon Targaryen, known to history as Daemon the Daring. Unlike many princes, Daemon earned his reputation on the battlefield rather than in court. His dragon, Tessarion, the Blue Queen, was one of the most beautiful dragons alive. Together, they won several crucial victories for the Greens during the Dance of the Dragons. Daemon was respected even by many of his enemies because he was brave, disciplined, and honorable. While older commanders often argued among themselves, Daemon consistently led from the front. His early death robbed the Greens of one of their most capable leaders, and many historians believe the war might have ended differently had he lived longer. Coming in at number 8 is Aegon Velaryon. Few characters represent loyalty better than Aegon. Though many questioned his birth and accused him of treason, he remained faithful until the very end. Aegon successfully claimed Sea Smoke, the former dragon of Rhaenyra Velaryon. During the Second Battle of Tumbleton, Aegon refused to betray Queen Rhaenyra. Instead, he led one of the bravest attacks of the entire war, sacrificing his own life to stop the traitors. His courage restored honor to the Blacks during one of their darkest moments. At number 7 is Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, the woman who sparked the Dance of the Dragons. Her dragon, Syrax, may not have been the fiercest dragon in battle, but Rhaenyra's bond with her dragon represented the legitimacy of her claim. She spent years preparing to rule, facing betrayal from family, nobles, and former allies. Although her reign ended in tragedy, Rhaenyra's determination inspired generations of Targaryens, including Daenerys centuries later. Her legacy would eventually shape the future of the Iron Throne. At number 6 is Baela Targaryen, daughter of Daemon Targaryen. Baela rode the young dragon Moondancer, proving that courage matters more than size. During one of the most dramatic battles of the dance, Baela challenged King Aegon II and his dragon Sunfire. Although Moondancer was far smaller, Baela fought with incredible determination, severely wounding Sunfire before her own dragon was killed. Her bravery became legendary, showing that true dragon riders never measure victory by survival alone. At number 5 is Daenerys Stormborn, the mother of dragons. For over 150 years, dragons had disappeared from the world. Many believed they would never return. Daenerys changed history by hatching 3 dragon eggs: Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion. She conquered Slaver's Bay, destroyed armies, liberated cities, and reshaped the political landscape of Essos. Although her story ended in tragedy, Daenerys accomplished something no Targaryen had achieved since the dance. She brought dragons back into the world. That achievement alone secures her place among the greatest dragon riders. At number 4 stands Queen Visenya Targaryen, rider of the terrifying Vhagar. Visenya was not only a dragon rider, but also one of the greatest warriors in Targaryen history. She fought beside Aegon during the conquest, helped create the Kingsguard, and repeatedly protected her family from assassination attempts. Whenever Vhagar appeared above the battlefield, enemy armies knew defeat was close. Visenya combined intelligence, military skill, and overwhelming dragon power like few others ever could. Taking third place is Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, remembered as the queen who never was. Her dragon, Meleys the Red Queen, was among the fastest dragons in Westeros. During the Battle of Rook's Rest, Rhaenys knowingly flew into battle against two enemy dragons, Vhagar and Sunfire. She understood the odds. She understood she might never return. Yet she attacked anyway, nearly killing King Aegon II and badly injuring Sunfire before Meleys was finally brought down by Vhagar. Her final stand remains one of the bravest moments in Targaryen history. At number 2 is Prince Daemon Targaryen, perhaps the most feared dragon rider of his generation. Mounted on Caraxes, the blood WRM, Daemon won wars in the Stepstones, commanded the City Watch, and became the greatest military leader of the Blacks. His greatest achievement came during the legendary battle above the God's Eye. Knowing there was only one way to stop Aemond and Vhagar, Daemon deliberately entered what was almost certainly a suicide mission. As the dragons clashed high above the lake, Daemon leapt from Caraxes onto Vhagar and drove his Valyrian steel sword Dark Sister through Aemond's eye. Both dragons fell into the God's Eye, creating one of the most unforgettable moments in Westerosi history. Daemon's courage, skill, and willingness to sacrifice himself cemented his legend forever. Claiming the number 1 spot is Aegon I Targaryen, the man who forged the 7 kingdoms into one realm. His dragon was Balerion the Black Dread, the largest and most powerful dragon ever to live. Together, they conquered 6 kingdoms, defeated countless armies, and forever changed the history of Westeros. The Field of Fire demonstrated the unstoppable power of dragons, while Harrenhal became a warning to every lord who dared resist. Unlike later kings, Aegon understood that dragons alone could not build a kingdom. He combined military strength with diplomacy, earning loyalty as well as fear. Without Aegon and Balerion, there would have been no Targaryen dynasty, no Iron Throne, and no House of the Dragon. For that reason, Aegon the Conqueror remains the greatest dragon rider Westeros has ever known. Every dragon rider on this list left a permanent mark on history. Some won kingdoms. Some sacrificed everything for honor. Others changed the fate of the Targaryen dynasty forever. But rankings are always open to debate. Do you agree with this list? Or would you place Daenerys, Daemon, or Rhaenys higher? Or you want to add Aemond or Aegon second in this list? Let us know your own top 10 in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, and Fire and Bloodlore videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.